Alright. No. Alright, what can you say? So, I'm getting worse at this, not better. You think I'd get better over time with a bit more practice at streaming and stuff, but no, just get worse time and time. Anyway, set up my camera. Cat bloody knocked it off. Must have knocked it off when it were up here yesterday, so set it up so you can see me again, and yeah, hello and welcome. Great timing, whoever's just joined me. Hello and welcome. You join me, A to G, for a stream of the daily races. So yeah, I haven't even looked at what they are yet, but just get myself all ready and then we'll get underway and just get basically just get YouTube up, and then I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go, huh? So there we go. Right. Right. So thank you for joining me if you have done so far. Sorry about that bad start. Just had to sort my camera out. Didn't realise it had dropped on the floor. So, no, I'm not going into a lobby. I'm going into sport mode, race entry, and see which one is available, basically. We'll see when the next one that is. 7th, so not today. Right. So I've got 2 that I can enter straight away. Third one is a 1-make race at the Nordschleife, so that could be quite interesting actually. In the Porsche 911 Carrera RS Club Sport. Naturally, liking the Group 3s a bit more, and we've got a bit more time, so I'm going to jump in this daily race B to start off with. I've got 15 minutes qualifying more or less, so I'll have a go. See what the top 10 times are and what car they're in. So they're in the Supra. No, it's a Cupra then for some reason. The Supra, which was only released to people if they filled in that questionnaire. So, being a lazy bastard, I never filled it in, so I've not got the Supra. So I'll be going in the next best thing in that case, the FT1, which I don't mind at all. I quite like this car. So we'll attempt the first daily race of the week in this. I didn't really bother with last week's after an abysmal start on them. A dismal start, should I say. So yeah, a bit of practice to go on, and then hopefully a reasonable race. Practice stroke qualifying session. Why can you see so much of my wall? See more of my wall than anything else. Is that better? That seems a little bit better. Right, yeah, so here we are. Oh god. We'll just stick with that for now. quick little drink because I'm choking. Move that out of the way. Right. Let's retry that. Straight away, it's an annoying time of day. The sun's low. Can't see the corners properly. So let's see what we can do for a qualifying time. Oh, a bit slowy to that. Oh god. Really lost the back end into that second corner then. Not going to worry, it's only the first lap. Get some kind of feel for the car. Whoa. Okay. Don't remember the FT1 being that easy to spin, but there we go, we've spun it already. That's our little practice over, and here we go for a lap. Woohoo! For anyone that's done the Lewis Hamilton challenge, you'll realise how important those 3 corners are. Incredibly important. Oh. For anyone that's done it as well, you realise how bad that was through there. Another important corner, that one. Anyway, we're only getting a banker lap in, so it doesn't matter too much for now. Of course it doesn't matter anyway, because I try my hardest and I seem to come 12th pretty much every time in qualifying. So I can get all worked up about getting faster and faster, but in the end I'm just not fast enough anyway, so anyway, that's a terrible first lap, but it's a lap, so it'll get me a time on the board. Certainly easy to improve on that one. No, it should be. Without too much trouble. Hello and welcome, thank you for joining me. I'm going to enjoy this one because it's like the well, it's one of the Lewis Hamilton challenges, so how's it going, Stu? See what I can do, see what I can do. Ooh, planted my foot a bit too aggressively, but it bit me. Managed to gather it up quite nicely, but lost a bit of time from that, no doubt. Loads of oversteer. Tyre doesn't actually feel like too much of a hard tyre, as silly as that might sound, around the rest of the track, but into that last sector, or those last couple of corners there I've just gone through, it really did feel like the hard tyre again, and that last one as well, so definitely time to be gained through there. So quite happy with the majority of the lap for that one, apart from that last sector really then. So definitely gain time in that last sector, if not everywhere. Oh no, 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 no. Oof. Big moment. Slowed me down again, lost traction. Hello and welcome. Thank you for joining me. So I'm half a second down on this lap, mainly because of that massive moment I had to catch. Look at the time gained out of there, that's good. Shame I'm so far down, because that would have been a real benefit if I was on a fast lap. Getting that time out of there. Looking at the delta that much, I missed that corner. Right, anyway, it's all about the next lap now. Really bad through there, that's where I need to really improve. To get this last corner right as well. Cut the corner as much as you dare. Alright, here we go. Keep it in third, short shift to third then, keep the traction, worked out alright. Just felt like it was going to go in second, so thought better of it before I even attempted to try and hold it in second. I lost it a little bit at the rear there. It's not been quite as smooth as I maybe should be. On the wheel, back end kicked a little bit, so weight transfer to deal with through there, so lost a load of time now. Half second down. Right, I'm going to write this lap off, have a little bit of a drink, relax. And make the next lap the lap. Right, get this last corner right. That's better. Got to consider the hard tyres and how much understeer you can get if you're not careful. Just lost the rear and that's it, lap over. Alright, I'm going to retry. Just in the interest of my own enthusiasm. Just driving around on bad laps is not one of my favourite things to do, so I'd rather retry and just get another attempt at a good lap in. Too early on the brakes, but try and work it on the exit instead. Nice and clean. Whoa, too much oversteer again. Proving a bit tricky is this FT1. Right. Start pushing, start losing it. Not too bad a lap so far. Might be an improvement. If I can keep it going, that is. This corner's crucial. This section as well. Need to stay over to the left hand side to open this one up. So you can keep flat out through there. You don't want to be lifting through there, you just lose time if you do. For any reason you have to lift, you're just going to lose time. Terrible into there. Better into there. See if I can gain something out of this last corner and improve on my qualifying time, because touch the grass. That's over and done with then. Schoolboy error. Touch the grass on the entry. That's pretty much my last chance to improve. Well, it is my last chance to improve, in fact. Time's just run out. So, that was not great, if I'm going to be honest. Would have liked to have improved on that lap time. Feel like that lap would have been an improvement then as well. So, 1.1 seconds off the game pole position, and I'm in 11th. As per usual, around about 12th position it normally ends up being. Got really bad at qualifying recently. Get absolutely nowhere near where I should be. So, I look like I'm the only one in the FT1, which is no surprise. But we'll see how we can do. Never promise anything, but see how it goes. Try and keep it on track. So, away we go. How many? I'm not sure how many laps this is yet. I think it might be 5 laps or something. 4 laps, 3 laps. I always do that, get proper into warm up. Just about to get an overtake done. Four laps it is. So 11th, Let's see where we can get. Don't know why, I haven't got much faith in this one. Feel like it's going to be a tricky one without it even starting. Oh, people, no, what am I on about? The could have picked the Supra. It's the Group 4 Supra. That's the one that people got from the what's it called? Survey that was done. Right, get me through this last corner, please. Before we start, please, 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 please. Yes, yes, yes. That's all right. That's all right. Here we go. So we're off. Guy behind me is closing in already. That's not good. No. Whoa. Went into first, planted my foot. That was just completely my own fault then. Just felt that bit of pressure. Oh, I've completely messed it up. I can't really quit these races because I'll lose my DR rating, so got to carry on more or less. But that's the end of this one. Just planted my foot in first gear and shouldn't have done. My own mistake completely that. Well, let's see what we can do from now. This is my mentality towards racing. I've made a mistake, but what can I do about it? I've done it now, so I've just got to try and not make a mistake and try and get back into this race. If I can get where I'm at, I'm in 16th position. If I can get 15th position or higher, then it's going to be a good race from now. So you just reset your target for the race. I've got no one in front of me, so if I end up chasing someone down or there's a big mistake in front like there might be with these yellow flags, then I've got a chance of catching up again. So there's one position. Just treat it as a different race all of a sudden. I've made the mistake, get over it, no big deal. Well, it is a big deal, but it's over and done with, nothing I can do about it. So just treat it as a different race and try and come back into it now. There's 14th position and 13th, so there we go, nearly back to where I started. Oh, looking at the fucking times, I didn't even look at the track through there then, and that was a massive mistake. That will not help my race. So 19 seconds off the leader. Right. .2 to the guy in front. Can I catch the guy in front for 12th position? That's my new little aim. I probably can. 5.7, so taking a hell of a lot of time out of him in one corner. That's promising. Little lift because I got the line up slightly wrong through there. Guy behind me is not far behind. Start a lap 3 in a minute, so only 2 laps left to do anything. Oh god. That's exactly what I didn't want to do, but I just did it. And that guy, rightly so almost, because I was so sideways, just barges his way past. Didn't need to hit me really, but still did. So, analysing what I'm doing wrong going into first gear is the biggest problem I've got. This is my issue when I jump between cars so much. The gearing catches me out every now and again, just because of the different cars and the way you have to drive them. Up into 13th, someone else gone off. Quite a few guys in front actually bunching up, so there's a bit of hope still in this one. Just need to actually get a decent last lap in really and finish this one off well as well. That's all I can really ask of myself. No. Touch on the grass. Nearly did it again there. Need to keep away from the grass on the entries. Getting too close. Can I do this? That's what I'm thinking now. Can I gain a position or two? Or is it just blind faith that makes me think I can? Or is it actually possible? The line on the exit instead. Try and get the toe all the way up here. Oh, I've gone wide. That's not good. That's pretty much race over for positions. That was my chance through there really. Just went too wide because I couldn't see the bloody corner. Oh. How slow do you want to go? Really annoys me stuff like that. Oops, someone's off to the left. Last lap and it's all going on into this last corner in front of us. Can I make anything of it? Nope, not really. Oh, that were an absolutely terrible race, but that's the way it goes for me, I suppose. More often than not, anyway, in these daily races. That spin at the beginning certainly did not help. What was it? First corner? Second corner? Alright, Chewy. How's it going? If you're still there, that is. Probably wrote that ages ago. Well, nothing really learned there, because it's more of a battle to try and climb back up the order than actually get any positions gained. So, I'd like to go back on that and is it available here? 7 minutes to go back on it. So I'm going to do the same one again, boring as that might be, But yeah, Supra and the Huracan, but I don't like the Huracan. Don't mind the Supra at all though, so I will go the Supra this time instead of the FT1. Stupidly thinking that I didn't have it because the Group 4 version that I thought was the one that it meant that I don't have. So with the funky music recently on GT Sport, they changed the music, or is it just me? Seems even worse than it was before. Anyway, hopefully all I ever really kind of ask for is a decent race. Hopefully get one amongst these efforts. So I've got a bit of qualifying time left, that's good. Alright, well, I reckon... I was thinking that, to be honest, but I'm not a massive fan of it. Well, I am a fan of it, but I've never driven it a huge amount, so it's hard for me to jump in and extract the time out of. But yeah, I reckon it will be a good car around here. Well, it is a good car around here. But the leaderboard leads me to think Supra, and unlike normal weeks where it's like a GT40 or something like that I don't actually like driving, the Supra I don't mind whatsoever, so it's good to see a car that I actually don't mind up there in the leaderboard. I know I can actually drive this half decently. A lot of the time it is the case where I have to try and use the car in the leaderboard if I want to try and get qualifying time, and it's not my kind of car, but hopefully I'll be able to get some kind of time out of this Supra. I'll have a look at those on the outlap. Oh, not on an outlap, am I? Should have just carried on. Supra is less stable than... Yeah, a bit right though, don't worry, don't worry. Yeah, I just need to spend a bit more time in that R8 to be fair, and I think it'd actually become like a car of choice for me. Because when I do jump in it, I do like it, but I just can't get, you know I can always get faster in it, and it's frustrating because I know the car's faster than I can drive it because I don't spend enough time in it. So you make a very good point, I should aim to do that maybe. Does feel nice and stable around here to be fair, this. A bit more so than the FT1, back end's nowhere near as loose. Ooh, oops. Could have done without the overseer. I lifted through there, maybe I shouldn't have done. Oops. Potentially lost myself a bit of time that I didn't need to. No, oh, fuck, I knew that were coming. Oh, that's lost me loads of time. Didn't quite hook up the apex properly, so I knew I was going a bit wide, but got a bit greedy on the accelerator and it just gave me a tiny bit of understeer. Because I was already going wide, it forced me even wider, and that was enough to put me on the gravel. So, lost this lap, really, or the potential of this lap, but still got a lap in. Not great into the last corner. Oops. Double turning. What is it? Still faster than what I've done before though, so it's a bonus I guess, but gutted knowing that it could have been a lot faster. I should just about maybe have time to do another lap, so if we keep this one clean, I can improve. Point 3 of a second, 3/10 down. Whew. That's bad. A little lift down a gear to get a bit of grip. Not good. Should be flat through that section. Oh, way too early on turning. Let's get down as early as possible. Can I get the lap in? I'm actually up on my time as well. Can I get it in? Yes. I'm going to the 56s at least. Still a lot of time to be made there though. That wasn't the best lap. Again, certain bits where I lifted off that should be flat out and whatnot, so definitely a low 56 in there for me. In this Super, I reckon, with a bit more time. Anyway, at least we got that time in. That's the main thing. Should be a bit higher up there. That's a bit more like it. Second. Sorry, I've been ignoring that because I was actually concentrating for a change there, which doesn't happen often on a stream. Cheers, thank you. Got something in my eye. Proper struggle to read that then. I'm winking away. Right. So, no tyre wear to think about, so just got to keep the laps. Something like those qualifying laps. And avoid the guy in front. If not, get past him straight away and then have my own race and get away and not have to worry and get a win for a change. Which would be nice. I think it would actually be my first win in a DRA rated lobby. Let's not get carried away with that yet. Right, just gonna drive nice, calm laps really. Hope that I can get past this guy in front and I ain't got too much trouble from behind really. That's the aim. R4M in there, right at the back. One of Super GT's fans. Come on, right. Let's have a frigging win here. Best chance I've had for a while in the daily races, so let's go. Make sure I don't have any massive moments, that's the main thing really. Whatever I do, I can't lose the slipstream of the guy in front. That's another massive thing as well. It's one of the main things. Right, we're away. No big dramas on the start. Keep it nice and steady for lap 1. See where we are after that. Turned in a little bit too early there, should have apexed a little bit later. Not a massive issue, but not the fastest way to go through that. Carry as much speed through that last corner as possible without risking too much. Thought he was going to stop unnecessarily fast then to make me hit him. Turns out I was just a bit late on the brakes. Looked like he was going to stop for me to get a penalty then. Actually, no, can't go that far down the inside, not through here, it's hard enough as it is. Carry some kind of speed out anyway. Oh, could have given me a bit more room, pal. Yeah, nice. Right. Went down into first with the frustration of going so slowly, and then put my foot down and span it. So that's second to 14th in one nice little move. And then get rammed again. Well, get rammed, not again. Because this guy's going to want to get past me. I'm just letting pass, as soon as they're so keen, he's just going to knock me off otherwise. And overtake him in a minute when I've got my line back together. So, that went well. Again, over and done with. New race. See how high I can get up. I'm in 15th, see where I can finish. Otherwise, you just drive yourself crazy thinking about the mistake and the issue and the fact that I was in second, and it's over and done with. Cheers, pal. Thank you for helping me turn in. Really appreciate it. Ram again from behind, boosts me up the hill, thank you. Actually gets me a double overtake with a bit of roughness in there. Kind of barging my way through, but got the job done. Unlucky boys. Get any higher. One lap left at the end of this one. Bit slow, well, very slow through that last bit there. Nearly on the grass on turning, which was a mistake I made a few times earlier. Better not do that again. I might be a corner cut. Just about got away with it by the look of it. Never going to win a race in this. I need to start a new profile and start from the bottom again. Get myself some race wins and a bit of confidence back. Always seems to go really badly for me in these races, in dailies at the moment. I feel like I don't do too badly really either. I don't feel like I'm making massive mistakes. Probably not the quickest guy in the world, I admit that, but yeah. There's always something that seems to go against me at some point, if it isn't my own mistake. Corner cut. Definitely. Guy behind me is only, oh, he's less than a second behind, so I kind of need to lose my penalty somehow. No, I don't. I can tow it over the line and I'll still beat him. Whew. Well, that was pathetic. But what have we come to expect from dailies now? I don't get my hopes up too much. Whatever qualifying position you get in. Mainly because of my own fault. Right, try another one now I think. After 2 failed attempts at those. Daily race Bs. Jump to another one, see how my luck goes. I'm on a wind drought and I need to cure it. I suppose I could just do that. I'm not a bad ramp node life really. Got no time to get a qualifying lap in there, that's the problem. And then exactly what are you loading? Have I just centred it? I didn't just centre it then, I think I just centred qualifying, I think. Sounds good. Yeah, didn't go well. Didn't go well, whoever's still with me. Hopefully sharing my pain in that one. Just one of those races. That's it. There's no settings to change by the look of it, so... How many laps is it? So I'm wondering, it's got to be 2 laps for race C, hasn't it? But if not 3. So it might be quite a long race, quite a long races. Anyway, away we go onto the notch life all of a sudden. Just randomly jump into it and have a go. Okay, the brake's not as good as I expected. Am I actually? No, right. I'm going to retry because I'm not actually on the time limit, and I might as well get the. I might as well get an actual time in if I can. So put the brake slightly towards the back, but not much. And here we go. Woohoo! Touch on the grass. Whoa, Drift Dave. Dirt Rally 2 skills coming into play for a second. Using the curbs where I probably shouldn't be. That's the way I like to drive this track, on the risky side. So yeah, let's try to get a qualifying time in that I'm quite happy with, and then head into a race. Hopefully. The timing will be somewhere near right. Oh my god, so much understeer through there. Right, one more retry. So, it's not actually got that much front end grip. Right, I didn't actually pay too much attention to it, so it's not actually a race car or anything. It's not a GT3 or Group 4 or anything. So it's just a road car. So it will lack the downforce at the high end, grip corners, well, the fast corners, should I say. Feels alright for these slower little ones. Anyway, away we go again. Let's get a lap in this time. Let's be cautious rather than adventurous. Not a lot of grip at the rear either. Should be heel and toeing probably in this, but I've got my socks on rather than boots, so I won't be doing that because it hurts. Oh, excuse me. Definitely be blipping on the way down. This time, knowing what kind of grip to expect. Same down here now. I know not to push heavily through this bottom left-hand corner. Need to hit the brakes, even go down a gear, roll it through this first apex, and then get on the brakes again for this second right-hander. Got a massive sweeping right-hander. Don't know any of the corner names, but don't know I know the track pretty well. Done quite a few laps of it over my my years on a wheel. Bit of oversteer through that section, gathering it back up for this bit because I don't want to be wild through here. Again, this will be a braking zone down here where it'd normally be quite just a bit of a lift and dab of the brake maybe, but I'll actually brake, go down a gear, make sure I hit the apex, and then same here, nice and early on the brakes where I wouldn't be normally. So it's quite a good little test actually, driving a road. I haven't driven a road car around here for a while, so teaching me a little bit is this, believe it or not, as I'm talking it out loud. Miss hit miss, miss, as I always claim it should be called in my case. One of the hardest corners on the track. Feel like I'm driving a little bit conservatively, so I'll try to push a little bit harder where I can do. It's a slower section of the track though is this, so certainly shouldn't have pushed through that. I didn't even mean to do that. Obviously, I didn't mean to do that, but come on, wrong gear. It's all gone wrong all of a sudden. Lost my rhythm. Let's find it again. Braking on the blue spot through here. Looking out for it on the road. There it is. Down into third gear. Make sure you roll it through nice and fast as you dare. Oh, back on the power. I had to go back into second. Lost time all the way up here now. Could definitely have got a better exit than that. So it's not going to be the best qualifying time I can muster up if I put in a decent amount of laps into it. But for a first lap it shouldn't be too bad. I've hit the barrier once and lost probably a second or two. Will it handle through this corner? This is normally flat, this corner. Woohoo! Give me a bit of jip as I rode the curb. Heading towards the carousel now. Horrible corner of the carousel. I really like this next section. Whoa, God. Lost a lot of grip at the rear going flat through there then. A massive moment to catch before I could gather the line back up to head into there. A bit more time lost there, which is not good, obviously. Tricky corner this one, so easy to go off, and this next one tightens up more than you think. Always be cautious through that rather than be aggressive. Bit slow up there, and this one's a tricky one as well, easily catch you out if you're not careful. You need to make sure you get an early apex almost, or late apex kind of. Yeah, late apex I suppose. Feels like an early apex because it's quite a short corner, but trying to hit the you don't want to go out wide on the exit basically, like I've just done there. Oh, lap ruined. Still get it in, let's still actually finish the lap, but that's a terrible end. Well, coming towards the end anyway. Oops. Lost the rear. It's a bit sketchy. Surprised I hadn't done it earlier if I'm honest. Saw my little warm-up attempts. So called. The second worst corner after the carousel. Liking this car through some of the track and then not through other parts of it. Anyway, we're away down the long straight for a terrible result in time at the end. No, I haven't entered the race yet. I'm just getting a qualifying time in, and then I'll probably have missed the race. Hopefully the qualifying started again though. There was only like 6 minutes left when I looked at it, so I wouldn't have had a qualifying time, and it's more or less, especially when I haven't had a lap round it, it'd be more or less impossible to overtake anyone around here. So I need to actually get a qualifying time in for this one. It's Norwich Life, you can't really overtake with that easily unless people are flying off left, right and centre in front of you. But if they're actually some guys running at a reasonable pace in front of you and not making mistakes and you're keeping up with them, then it's tricky to actually overtake if you need to. Anyway, 8:16 in the end. Do I do another one? It's going to take a while. We'll go with that. As bad as that is, probably not fast at all. Reckon there's under 7 minutes, under 8 minutes, sorry, in there. So, let's have a look actually, see how far off I am. What did I get? 8:16. 7:55, so about 25 seconds off. Right. Thought so. Yeah, so that's not available now. I could do that one, but I'm not really going to get a qualifying time in on that one either. So, I have to wait quite a while for that though. I'll do this one, just randomly, hope that I do alright in the TT. And then hopefully the timing's right to come out and join the lobby for that one. This will only be about 3 laps or something being race 8. Or topless as well, tricky track. I've been around it for a while, it's a bit difficult. Right, is anyone even still watching? Yeah, thank you for still watching, whoever that might be. Right, so I've probably got a lap of qualifying that I'll be able to get in. Right. If I retry, I should be able to get a lap in. I broke way too early and then I accelerated with just not the corner I thought it was, basically. Didn't take it very well at all. Expecting it to be a slightly different corner than it was, but reminding me it is like that. I should be able to take it a little bit better this time. Kind of picturing the rest of the track now. And the next one's another right-hander, then a double left-hander, then another tight right-hander. So it should be alright. Late on the brakes, very late on the brakes. Right, I'm going to retry again. Hopefully 1 minute 40 is not shorter than the lap time. I can't remember how long the lap is around here. I think it's about 2 minutes. I probably absolutely shot myself in the foot there. Maybe the TT was a bad choice. Loads of understeer. Alright, come on. I've got no chance. I've only got 1 minute 20, and it's definitely a longer lap than that. So I've got no qualifying time here basically, but I can still get my head around the track a little bit for starting right at the back. Oops. Don't know why I'm looking behind it. Time's up there, so definitely not going to get a time in. Starting right at the back with no qualifying time. Could be interesting, especially around here. A lot of mistakes to be had there. Right, I've got an idea of the track at least, so I've got a chance of making up positions. There's a few of us that aren't qualified either, so it should be quite good actually. I'm looking forward to this one more than the other one that I've done. A lot of Siroccos in there. Guessing that's the fastest car on the leaderboard. Never actually looked. Oh. Right, away we go for a little bit of a warm-up. Got to be careful at some of these corners without TC on. Right, here we go. Should be a reasonable race this, I hope, as long as no one's too rough. 4 laps. Like I say, hopefully after this one the Nordschleife race will be available, daily race seat. So a lot of Siroccos to get past, if nothing else. I'm the leader of the British guys. But other than that, no claim to fame. So we're away and we're 4 wide. If you look on the radar, 3 wide now, 2 wide. Oh, everyone ramming in from behind. Fucking hell, guys. Nearly broke my wrist. Oof. I didn't do the best job, but Just knew it didn't really matter from what were going on behind. Piling in. To get rid of, so I'm going to lose it now apparently whenever I come up to the penalty marker. Everyone always dives down the inside of there, so you're just hoping you don't get harpooned like a Japanese whale. Anyway, we're away, lost the penalty, find ourselves in 9th. So I've actually still gained 2 positions even though we haven't finished the first lap. And I've had a penalty. Whoa, what the fuck? Come on guys. If you heard of the game Wreckfest. Went a bit early on the accelerator out there, pushed me a bit wide, but not too bad in the end. I have to short shift into 3rd to get out of there with any kind of pace. The gap to the guy behind now is at 1.6 seconds, so I've broken the slipstream to the guy behind, so it shouldn't be a concern so long as I don't have any major mistakes. Now that's an overtake. Ha ha! 2! Got 2 just by sliding that on the inside there, that was good. This guy's picked up a penalty and lost it on that penalty marker there. We've just gone through. Oh, keep on the track. Dirty tyres now. Keep it on the track. Oh, I got excited there for a second with a double overtake, what I wasn't expecting. Try and get up the order now. I've got actual hope of a decent result now, so just try and keep it going and actually get this guy in 5th. And to say started in 11th, that won't be a bad result. If I could get 5th position, 6th ain't too bad, but 5th would definitely be better. A nice mistake from the guys up front, or a battle from the guys up front, would go down well too. But I do actually need to drive quite well at the same time myself. I've only got 2 laps to go, so let's make these 2 laps count now. Closing in. Oh, a bit deep into there. Gonna have to hold the brakes for longer than I wanted to, just to make sure I keep on track. Just about managed. Lost the time that I gained there. Not a great mistake. No mistake's good, but that was a bad one. time wise. I want this 5th position now. I've only got 1 lap to do it. Put him under immense pressure into there, kind of had to brake deep, and it has worked out as a bit of a mistake. Got the lead into there in front of him. Can I keep it in front of him in here? Seems like quite a fair driver, to be fair. He could have rammed me then, or hit me quite severely, but he didn't. So long as I keep this neat and tidy, I should be able to rely on that guy not really making a dive, by the look of it. And that's my 5th position that I kind of wanted after the race sorted itself out. Quite happy with that. That was a good result from 11th. Right, see if we can go around North Life. Wasn't actually too far off the leader either, starting from that far back. So not too bad, that TT. I always forget that track's pretty tricky actually, just to jump on and have a go without having much practice at. No. Don't forget, if you're enjoying this, won't do you any harm to hit that like button, and if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. There you go, got it in there for a change. Boop, boop. Right, let's go on to race C, hopefully. Yeah, here we go. 8 minutes left. Might even be able to get a qualifying time in if we get really in there really quickly. What time was it? 8 minutes 13 I did, so how long have I got left? Come on. Be 9 minutes odd. Be 9 minutes odd. Be 9 minutes odd. That gives me a chance to get another qualifying time in. Oh, no chance. Never mind. So I get a chance to warm up, I guess. Annoying. So just got to be careful in this car, really. Nice and steady wins the race. It's so easy to go off and have a massive understeer moment in this, or brake too late because the brakes aren't brilliant. So just got to bear that in mind the whole way around. How many laps have we got? Don't even know how long the race is, or if there's tyre wear on. There probably is, but I'll suss all that out as we go. Everyone's in the same car, so it doesn't really matter too much. Everyone's got the same struggle. Can I put one of these on as a ghost? No. No other tyre, there's no other tyre thing choice. Yeah, there's nothing to change, so let's just go for a little boot. Try to get warmed up a little bit on the Norwich Life, and then get into this race, see if we can actually do well in the race round here. It's not often I actually race around here, it's very rare in fact, very rare indeed. Do my own laps around here every now and again, but not racing. Well, I have done actually recently, but it's not often I do. Short shifted into third, and that actually helped out quite a bit there. Just made it no dramas through there. On the exit, not fast, but never mind, it's not qualifying. Oh. Bit wide, but never mind. Doesn't matter. Oh, no. Oh, I just want this to start now. I know I can't get a lap in, so it's pointless. I just end up messing about and losing concentration. Really slow corner, went wide on my actual fast lap round there. That's a really slow corner in this car. Picked up a penalty. I'm braking it. Just gonna wait till the start and have a bit of a break. Can't stop for ages, so actually have a few minutes just to rest. Oh. Hopefully this will be quite a good race. Just very doubtful that qualifying time will be anywhere near the top. That's my problem. Gonna do the rest of the 1 minute 34 in 6th gear. No matter the corner. Probably be perfect for the carousel. Oh, come on, timer. Speed up. What it feels like when you drive like a Suzuki Sport around here, or something considerably quite slow, relatively slow. Oh, what have I done? Dropped into 5th. And there we go. Right, eventually. Gonna make this the last one after this, and I've done all 3 races after this, so call it a do and see where we are after that. So 6th, not bad really. Not bad at all considering. Wasn't a brilliant lap. So I should be able to do alright in this, in theory, as long as I keep a reasonable pace. Without losing it. The main thing is don't lose it anywhere. Don't even risk losing it. So yeah, hopefully. Oh, I've gone down to B. I'm back down to B. Have I just noticed? DI ratings back to B. Fuck's sake. Great. Took me ages to get to A. And taken me long to lose it. Oh dear. So many bad races where it all goes wrong. Anyway, right. Let's make this a good one instead then. Warm-up's absolutely pointless when the lap time's over 8 minutes. Boom. Right. I'm going to actually really concentrate on this. Probably keep completely silent. And just push for an actual good result here. There's a potential. I reckon I know it might sound silly, but there's potential for a win here. Unless that gifted one Z is to be believed, his name is to be believed, and he's that good that he's unbeatable. But one mistake, and it's a big mistake around here, so. Right. Got decent gap to the guy behind, that's a good start already, if nothing else. As he got that penalty then, it's almost as though he slowed down to try and get rid of it straight away. Unless I read that completely wrong, but I'm not expecting to hit the back of him then. Felt like he had the pace on me through that section. Five seconds off the leader, let's keep an eye on that. Bit of a jump through there then. Fifth is off, so let's keep it nice and steady in the braking zone, make sure I don't go off and give it him back. There we go, that's fifth is mine now. That's good. Catching this guy up rather quickly in front of the German. That was good through there for me. Well, felt average actually, but caught up to the guy in front, which is good. Looking at the bottom, we have actually got fuel on. The fuel usage I need to consider a little bit. Need to make sure I can get to about the 4-minute mark with more than 3/4 of a tank of fuel left basically, and then it'll give me some indication that I can do the whole race on one tank. If not, then we're looking at a pit stop, which don't really want to have to do, which means conserving fuel at some point. So up into fourth as I make a mistake, but he makes a worse mistake in front of me, so he goes even wider. But yeah, up into fourth, not bad. Here we go. Turning out to be a decent race so far. Just got to keep it together, not have any big moments myself, and certainly not put it off track on my own. Oh, slow out of there, that's not good. That is really not good. I'm going to have to kind of block him if he comes near me up here, just to get his bump draft, rather than letting him pass. It's not a move I like doing to people, but sometimes I'm just going to let him pass if not, which I'd rather not do. He's coming, he's coming. Backed out a little bit, nowhere to go, that's good for me. Oh, bit fast into there. Whew. Doesn't look like we've got tyre wear on, or they're certainly not worn yet if we have. Fuel to worry about. So we're past the 4-minute mark and we've got more than 3/4 of a tank. That tells me we don't have to stop for fuel either, so looks like a no-stop race this. And you can drive at pace as well, you don't have to worry about the fuel. I'm guessing, I could be wrong, but at the moment that's what it looks like. That's bad through there. Third gear again, getting my gears mixed up a little bit. Using them the wrong way around sometimes in this car. That was bad. Got massive weight transfer going on through there then. Guy behind me is still there. Come on. This is my weakest part of the track, it feels like, in this car. I normally really like this part of the track, but this car, without much practice, can't quite get pace out of the old Porsche through there. This is where I went wide last time, so this is where I need to definitely ease off a little bit. I've still done it. Come on. Oof, just kept it on. Give him nowhere to go behind me. I'm not just going to pull over and let him pass, but hairy lap, not a very good lap whatsoever. Good in places, but rough in others. He's disappeared from behind me there, so that's good. No pressure now. Just actually focus on trying to get my lines right to try and catch the guys in front now. Quite a distance in front, but there's a long lap to try and catch through, so it's possible. Not catching the guy in front. Bad exit, but gaining on the guy behind, so good exit. Looks like the guy in front's actually got a slipstream, so no surprise I'm not catching him. We're coming towards the end of the lap now. Last couple of corners to go, and then we're on to lap 2. We have got tyre wear on, but it's just not that bad, so nothing really to worry about. Might get a bit more of a concern towards the end of the next lap, but should be alright for the beginning bit. So here we go, let's try and catch guys in front for this lap. Always the intention obviously, but I'm going to genuinely try my best, concentrate, not talk too much, and actually try and focus in on catching those guys. Whoa, slow through there, I've lost time. Had a bit of a moment at the rear, kicked a little bit. Shit. Excuse my language. Oh, excuse me. No, oh, too much to catch from it, and brake at the same time. If there was a bit more of a straight I could have caught that, but not to get on the brakes for the next corner and catch that slide. Just too much. Oh dear, that's ruined that one. 5-second penalty. Well, at least I've got a 21-second lead to the guy behind, so I don't need to worry about that too much really. Still need to kind of try and push, and if possible at all, if the guy in front makes a mistake, put some kind of pressure on him if I don't manage to get past him, to be able to get up into third for a podium. I hope that he picks some kind of penalty or something, but I need to be able to show him that I'm coming on the time, on the delta time, to make him think that he needs to push, and then he might make a mistake. That was a moment. About 3 moments in a row actually. Curbs unsettle the car a bit too much. I'm being a bit aggressive on the curbs. So the guy in front keeps gaining on me, which is not what I wanted. I need to make sure I get this corner right. If any corner at all, this is the one. At least I can try and gain some kind of time through it. Is that good? That felt shit. I shouldn't have gone into a second gear. It was shit as well. I've lost time to the guy in front on the delta. Oh dear. Shouldn't have gone into second gear. It was a bad one. Lesson learned. A bit too late, but rear tyres have gone a little bit, and you can kind of feel it already. Just that little bit looser than they were. Just wanting to kick when you're at high speed and just load them up quite a lot. Keep looking optimistically to see if I'm catching the guy in front, and I'm not really, so I get disappointed every time I glance at it. Driving it more like a drift car now really than a proper sensible drive. Oh no 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 no. Well, that's 4th position. Sealed the deal as that one. The rear tyres have gone too much now, even though it only looks like a tiny amount on the bottom, on the actual tyre wear thing. Definitely gone to the point where I don't have the grip I had. Oh no. God damn. That actually might... That guy's 21 seconds behind, but with a 5-second penalty down this straight, and then it'll take me ages to catch the speed back up, might actually get me. See how close he gets. Oh, he's losing even more time, so God knows how that's worked. I'm looking at the time to the guy behind. Oh, now he's gaining it. I'm certainly not going to catch me. No, maybe he is. It's coming quick. No, he won't do. It's not quick enough. Nearly out of fuel. So it's a no stopper. Thought it might have a bit of strategy to it, but no real need to conserve your tyres or your fuel, really. You can easily make it last. There we go, 4th in the end, not too bad. Get my DR up a little bit more. Oh, my eyes have gone a bit funny from sitting here for so long staring at the screen. So I'm going to pretty much leave it there and say thank you very much to everyone. Thank you for watching. Good to see that there's still a few with me right till the end, and thank you very much for that. I really appreciate any support that I get. So it's only down to yourselves that end up watching that I can end up doing these and warrant the time to do it. So thank you very much for watching, and see you again soon. Take care, subscribe if you haven't already, and hit that like button if you like it. If you don't like it, don't bother hitting that like button. Right, anyway.